into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, even a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast.
Hey, fellas.
Turn it up! It is time to meet us on Mill because ASU softball lives to see another day. They brought it to extras again, but this time they take one over Northwestern 7-4.
I don't want to waste any time.
And boys, it's time for a victory beer because holy shit.
Who are you?
What?
I'm Anthony Totri.
Yeah, you are.
This is Shane D. from
Yeah,
Fox.
I am.
And this is Shawn DePaz.
Yeah,
Shawn,
he is.
put some respect to my name. This is Shawn motherfucking DePaz, and I'm turned the fuck up. I'm feeling so
That's what it is
sexy
today?
right now.
Shawn.
Yeah, it's Jazz motherfucking Hill. It's Cydney motherfucking
Hey, we gotta
Sanders,
cheers, though.
and
We
it's
gotta
Shawn
cheers, though.
Motherfucking
'Cause
DePaz,
it
and this
was
is
a hell of a
ASU
dub.
motherfucking softball.
There we go, boys.
If one thing that this ASU softball team can do to you, it's make you feel sexy.
Oh my God. I almost stripped tonight at Farrington. I promised Jacob that I didn't promise, or not Jacob, Josh, that I might twerk. So
Stay tuned.
stay tuned, Josh. I need
tuned.
you in the comments.
Holy shit, guys.
You're
That
not twerking
game
for just
took
nobody.
years off our lives. Took years.
Oh, and then
off
it put
our
a few
lives.
back. You know, it was like a shot of adrenaline at the end. Holy shit, that was fucking awesome. I don't even know. That was fucking awesome.
So-
It's college sports, man, at its finest.
but it's not even just it's college softball at its
Yeah.
finest. Like that shit is a different level of electric.
It's this team, man. And Trisha Ford, like, the players are going to get a lot of props tonight. But props to Trisha Ford for sticking with Lindsay Lopez
Oh my God.
through those last, 5 innings? Or 5 or something odd innings.
5.1.
When we saw Northwestern, who did not have faith,
5 2/3.
did not have faith in their bullpen, went back to Danielle Williams, and it was Danielle Williams in that 8th inning that
Blew
gave
my
up,
mind.
That gave up those
Live
runs.
by Williams, die by
I
Williams.
understand why.
That's
100
what it was.
Yeah.
I understand why 100%. I mean, you have a chance to close out a really good softball team and move on to the College World Series. But I watched it a couple times in the car. I had a red light, of course, and when I was parked. Not while I was driving.
Of course.
But you think about what the situation was, and obviously being in center field, and like, first of all, that's just a normal pop-up. I'm not making that catch. But it's to the warning track. If that ball goes over the fence, the game is over.
Yeah.
They were a few feet away.
You got to keep it in front of you at least. And so you don't blame her for anything. Plus the 3-run bomb to take the lead in the first place. I mean, there's no blame on Jazz Hill tonight whatsoever.
Yeah.
She had a phenomenal game. I mean, you just can't say enough about Lindsay Lopez, what she did on the mound tonight, because it could have very easily, Trisha Ford could have gone to Shawn. She could have gone to Mac Morgan, which we sat and talked about a couple different times. But again, Ford sticking with Lopez there on the mound. Brandon Ruiz in the chat saying, absolutely fucking insane game. I got chills multiple times. Guys, we sat there, and Shane, you mentioned it, 7th inning. I mean, we were silent for that entire
4 minutes. Remember yesterday on this same post-game show when I told you guys that Shawn was silent in the car for like 10 minutes, which is terrifying? You know how hard it is to make us not speak?
All three of us.
I
I spoke more on the car ride home today
By
than
yourself?
I did yesterday. And yes, I was in the car by myself. I was turned the fuck up. Lindsay Lopez has 9 strikeouts.
She pitched
was
a redemption game tonight.
dealing. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And honestly, like, Allison Royalty pitched well for what she did too.
Yeah.
Like, it was a really strong pitching performance, and the silver lining, or not the silver lining, but the added benefit of this, I guess, that we kind of discussed, is now you get you get
full
Mac
game.
Morgan and Melissa Scholl on a full day rest tomorrow, which is scary for Northwestern because now they've pitched.
How many pitches?
Danielle Williams had 179 in the first game, ended up with 121 tonight.
So exactly 300.
Yeah,
Wow.
quick maths. Nice.
She exactly 300 pitches in 2 games.
Am I more shocked by Totri's quick maths or that she actually threw 100 pitches?
300?
The 300 pitches. Totri's quick maths.
Tochi's quick maths.
Yeah, I'm fired up. I'm fucking juiced.
Speaking of Allison Royalty and speaking of Trisha Ford, having faith to go to Allison Royalty to start the game after not a great outing. I mean, the only person that didn't give up and earned a run yesterday, but still, she hasn't been phenomenal this year like she was.
We didn't see her at all in the regional.
Yeah. And to start her in a winner go home game and to have faith is so Trisha Ford. And then on the other side, Allison Royalty coming in there and pitching her ass off. Fucking
demon time.
We've talked about the guts from Ford. We've talked about the outstanding pitching from Lindsay Lopez. We have that last out. I mean, let's just take a look at what that was in the crowd.
Holy hell. First of all, just looking at the video by itself, the noise, how much the crowd is into it, the women on this team so fired up for their pitcher who took this game away. Not only that, but you couple that with the fact that this is the second extra inning game in back-to-back nights. This game, this first pitch was at 8 o'clock. It was like 11:40, 11:35 or whatever it was. Oh yeah, 11:40 I think was when the final out was made. And you had not only ASU fans who had been there yesterday, but also older ASU fans. You had literal children at the game, staying up until almost midnight to watch this team close it out. It sends chills down my spine. Just first of all, thinking that we are able to do this, to cover such a great team, and not only that, but also that they have the fans to support it. It was so hard to get a ticket tonight. Completely sold out, even with the standing room. Tickets were reselling for $70+. And that's how much this team means to this, not school, but just the city of Tempe. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the most fun teams to watch. And to the fans out there that went to the game, to the fans that tuned in on TV, like, just thank you for providing such a great experience and giving the credit where credit is due with this team and what they've been able to accomplish. When they, if you remember at the start of the season, didn't have that high of expectations.
It's literally like the best sporting experience I have had. Covering ASU is covering this team. The fan base is electric. I mean, I don't know where you go in the country to find a softball team and with a fan base like this. Like, I have to imagine Oklahoma, like the SEC probably has stuff like this, but you come out west where everything is always laid back and people don't give the Pac-12 credit, and this school has that kind of support. The softball team has that kind of support. It is amazing, and you have to imagine that gives them an advantage. That gives them that's why you want to be hosting a regional and a super regional, is because you have your fans behind you. And when you're in a game like tonight where you're going to the whatever, how many innings does this fucking go? 8. Yeah. It goes the 8th inning, and a game after you win 11 innings, like, it's the fans are what motivate that team to keep going. I have to assume like it was electric.
It was awesome. Jacob in the chat saying he was supposed to go home Thursday, but plans changed. Immediately bought a ticket when it went up. You love to see it. Chris in the chat, shout out to the Discord.
Popping tonight.
Gave membership to PHNX because Discord was popping. I know Josh had some memes in there.
One of my favorite things about the community that we've built here with PHNX and the Discord and everything like that is you have so many people watching from different areas. So like some people are watching on TV, some people are at the game. We're obviously covering it, and you're all engaging. So you have so many different angles coming into it. And, you know, Josh in the comments or in the Discord talking about what he's seeing about this guy who's had the ASU flag backward the entire time, and we've been staring at him, and then moments later messaging us again saying, did I just see a grown man twerking on the TV? It's getting hard to watch the game. And we're like, yeah, we did see that. And again, we might see more of that later tonight.
It's absolutely awesome.
It is now Sunday.
There is another softball game today.
Game fucking 3.
At least we're not covering UCLA or baseball.
That's true. That's true. They had a rough day. We're drinking big waves tonight, boys, but what does this game taste like? Let's get to the ASU aftertaste, because holy shit, this could go a couple different ways.
Well, you know, it's got to go the blueberry way.
The blueberry way.
Anything blueberry. LTC Loto Capone tweeted at us right after the game a picture
got a bunch of blue snacks
of blueberry pancakes. I'm just going to assume he actually made those. I cannot confirm nor deny.
We got blueberry donut holes, we got a blue cookie, and we got blue heat Takis.
Shawn.
In honor.
Can confirm that the aftertaste is a blueberry donut hole.
Let's see it. Let's see what we got. For the pitch.
Oh. Just like
Bring in the reliever.
you gotta throw it now. This is great audio. We're throwing donuts
donut
at
holes.
each other's mouths now.
Lindsay Lopez.
And that's a drum roll.
Oh! Let's go! My God!
Oh, those go hard.
Oh,
Yeah, the aftertaste can confirm is a blueberry donut hole because it tastes fucking
great pitch.
amazing.
Oh my God!
Great pitch.
That was just beauty all the way.
That was lovely.
all the way, all the way.
This is why you
Allison
gotta-
Royalty, Lindsay Lopez, Jazz Hill, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's Puck. He's Puck.
Your puck.
Why am I puck?
Because you're the catcher. We're pitching.
Oh,
Duh.
You're right.
That's the most obvious.
I don't know. I thought you were just saying like I hit a huge double
That's
or
what
something.
that's where I was going.
Puck, yeah, baby.
I mean, hit it
Puck
right out of
me
the park.
up.
Blueberry
bonanza. Welcome to the PHNX Blueberry Show.
Oh my goodness. Let's
Brought
get
to you by the Blueberry Farmers of America.
Not actually though. Let's get into bottle service because again, this could go a bunch of different ways before we actually get to the graphic. People that are up, I mean, for bottle service tonight, Lindsay Lopez. You could argue Trisha Ford. You could,
You could argue Trisha Ford literally every night,
Jazz
even when
Hill.
they're not playing.
Christiana Watson coming in the 8th inning and hitting a big double or a single. You got Yannira Acuña coming in after being hit by 2 pitches tonight, getting a double to bring in a run. Like Alynah Torres had a big 8th inning. Where do we go for bottle service?
We had to go with 2. We had to go with 2 separate players. And the first, you mentioned Lindsay Lopez.
Yeah.
I mean, just one of the most dominant performances I've seen on the mound for ASU all year. 9 strikeouts, so much gas, just so much gas. Blew so many pitches by them. Only 2 earned runs, 5 2/3 pitched. And confidence from her team, confidence from her coach, confidence from the fans. The emotion she had after she finished off a batter and to close an inning. The emotion she had the entire way was just so damn fun to watch. And it just goes back to why we love this team so much. And it's the passion and emotion. I mean, I've never seen somebody get so jazzed up, no pun intended, than when Cydney Sanders got walked and then looked at Jazz and threw her elbow guard in the ground, started screaming. Like, that was so electric. I love this team.
Yeah.
And that's the first one.
I mean, it was perfect to end the game with the line drive to Lindsay.
Yeah,
right back.
It was so fitting. Side note, because I wanted to mention this before I forgot. You made an interesting point earlier that Allison Royalty had no earned runs, but the one run that she did give up was on an error from her.
Yeah.
But she gave him no earned runs.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I remember when you said that, I was like, but didn't she commit the error?
Yeah.
She did.
It's funny how that works.
Hey, we're here for good vibes.
But yeah, Lindsay Lopez was unbelievable. It, like, obviously what Mac did on the first night of the
Holy hell, 20 attendance numbers.
Yeah, no, that is crazy. But I mean, you felt every one of those people. Like there was so many
for a
people here.
softball game that didn't start till 8 p.m.
On a Saturday night.
Yeah,
on
it took
Labor
me
Day
forever
weekend.
to get out of the parking lot.
Memorial Day.
Excuse me.
But yeah, no, for her to come in there and continue the work that, and just to show that, like to prove Trisha Ford right, basically.
Yeah.
Like that Trisha Ford had the trust of the. You could argue that the bottom 2 of the 4 of their pitchers, like this is do or die.
Today. Well, I think not only does this like obviously get you to the Sunday game, but I think it also demoralizes Northwestern because ASU's second best pitcher, not their ace, came in and dominated tonight, and now you have to see Mac Morgan completely rested.
And it's like when it's like in the World Series or like any situation where you can have a reliever come in and deliver such a dominant performance to where you don't have to go even deeper into your bullpen, and now you're fresh for that final game. That could be the difference maker tomorrow.
Before we get into the next bottle service, I do want to mention we've been talking just about the pitchers so much tonight. Even the Northwestern student broadcast, I mean, guys that were up there, same ones as yesterday.
Killing it, by the way.
Great job, guys. We're just talking about, like, they had realized before the bottom of the 7th inning had actually come up, they were talking about, like, holy shit, like, ASU still has Mac Morgan and Marissa Scholl that are fresh tomorrow. They didn't realize that because they had seen Allison Royalty and they had seen Lindsay Lopez pitch such a dominant game. Like, the pitching depth here, we've talked all year about the offense, how it's offense. It is so nice to see dominant pitching. And I mean, they went up against, you got to figure, one of the best pitchers left in the NCAA tournament.
And Jacob, we will get to the defense. Trust me. There were some incredible defensive plays.
Oh,
But
yeah.
before we get there,
Holy shit.
We got another
I'm
bottle
pulling out my
service.
card to get another round of service. To get another
Let's
round
see.
of bottle
Let's
service.
see. We'll take it.
Jazz Hill, take a damn bow.
Yeah, are you
Holy
kidding me?
hell. That was the quietest 4 for 5 night ever.
Was it quiet?
Well, 4 for 5. Like,
Okay,
you
yeah.
remember the home run, and you're
Yeah.
like, holy shit, 4 for 5. 4 for 5, one bomb,
Draymond fucking Green right here.
4 RBIs, and just some of the best at bats on this team.
And
Full
on the
count
back,
home run.
on the back of an 0 for 5 performance yesterday.
Yep.
So that makes that even more impressive.
Well, her and Lindsay Lopez, man. They both had
Yeah.
rough games yesterday. These were revenge games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Like it was a situation where, you know, I tweeted it when she hit that home run. It seemed like she put every ounce of the frustration from that 0 for 5 day into that home run because she fucking murdered that
I
thing.
know.
I'm surprised it didn't disintegrate in midair.
Yeah.
It was but that home run was
I can't stress enough the obviously plate discipline on this team. We talked
it's
about
unbelievable.
it so much.
Especially in
And
the eighth.
the plate coverage, everything, but especially on that Jazz Hill home run. If you remember, first and second, 2 outs, battled back, full count, fouled a couple off, and then found her pitch. I think it was a fastball, and just drove that thing to left field. And 250?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
maybe 3.
I was thinking 400. She took down a plane.
She put that on Lansdowne Street.
Yeah. Raina Ruiz in the chat saying she needed that. Yeah, you got to figure. I mean, this whole team, the morale was it. You got to feel like it was low going into the top of the 8th because this game.
Lower. I wouldn't say
Lower,
low.
yeah.
I mean, maybe from us. From us, it was low.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we're not on the field.
It was
Thank
just.
God, because this would have been a run rule game.
It was just. I don't know, man. Like it was. I thought the game, and shame on me for thinking that the game was gonna be over when they
Yeah,
had a runner
shame
on
on
third.
you.
When they had a runner on third and tied it up with 2 outs.
Shame on you.
I thought it was.
I didn't think it was over, but I
Well,
was slightly
look,
concerned.
The only reason why I wasn't that concerned is because not only was that a triple off an error, but it was also the first pitch that they made good contact with that entire inning.
Yeah.
They weren't touching Lindsay Lopez. that inning.
You want to talk about an emotional roller coaster over the course of like a few seconds? Because at first I was like, oh, and the game's over. That's a bomb. Dead center.
And then she got under
And
it.
then
Like,
she got under it. And
the
like,
game's
oh,
over.
and the game's over. ASU's won. And then, oh, no, that's off the wall. And what are we doing here?
And then it's the 4-4 tie, and we're
Yeah.
going to extras again.
Yeah,
It was
I was.
electric.
I felt it in my bones. I didn't say it, but I felt it. We were like, this is gonna happen. Like I knew we were going to extras.
It was so fucking exciting.
Man,
And it was worth it. I'd rather go 8 innings this time.
there is
And-
no other Super Reach that's like this. This is the only.
No, literally.
There's
What-
quite
it was
literally only 2 game
yeah.
threes that are.
Yeah,
gonna be
there's only
taking
one of
place
2.
tomorrow.
That's crazy.
The other is Virginia Tech and Florida, I believe.
Make it fun.
A 3 and a 14, and then you got an 8 and a 9.
Who you
I
rooting
love
for,
it.
Who you
Tan
rooting
today?
for, Tech or Florida?
Florida, give me the underdog.
Do I look more tan today?
Do you? We sat in the dark for a few hours. I don't know why you.
Well, I was
you were
golfing.
golfing. That's right.
Yeah.
Your forehead looks a little.
yeah, it does look a little red.
Yeah.
Damn, that's not what I want to see.
Hey, it's okay. All we know is that ASU softball game was absolutely fucking electric. And you know what else is electric? The NBA fucking playoffs, where you can bet on those? Question mark. The DraftKings.
Question mark?
Question mark. The
Brother.
DraftKings Sportsbook
To
app.
quote
It's an
the-
official.
To quote the late Sean DePaz, RIP.
Oh shit!
Brother?
You died, bro.
What are we doing here?
We're talking about the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Am I real?
They got an offer for new customers.
If I die,
All you got to
please leave
do
this
is bet
seat empty during
$5
that.
on any NBA team to win their game, and you're going to get $150 in free bets if they do. We got Game
What
7.
are we doing here? Where are my glasses?
That's what I said before the
Oh,
show.
right there.
You got Game 7 between the Celtics and Miami Heat tomorrow. Definitely take advantage of the offer on the DraftKings Sportsbook app and bet on them, boys. You guys got any same-game parlays cooked up for that game tomorrow?
I'm staying away from that series.
Staying away from it? What about you,
Yeah, I
Shawn?
need to stay away from it. I'm gonna keep putting my money on the Western
Either Jimmy
Hockey
Butler's
League.
dropping 50 and they're going on to the finals, or Jimmy Butler is going to pull up lame with his hamstring again, and they are going to lose by 25.
Well,
Yeah,
There's
this
no in
is.
between.
I'm gonna feel so bad for the Celtics if they don't win. I'm just gonna like. I just feel
I'm
like
not.
they need it.
It's the NBA fucking playoffs. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code PHNX. Bet just $5 on any NBA team to win and get $150 in free bets if they do. That's promo code PHNX. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook app. Wow. 21 plus Arizona only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only a minimum of a $5 deposit. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Boys, let's get into the numbers of the game. We going pitch
Two
number
done
two?
on the hole's caught? Question
Pitch.
mark?
2 done on the hole's caught. Ready?
Oh.
Oh.
We're done.
This
Go
is
to the
great.
numbers.
Once again, this is
Let's
great
get to the
audio.
numbers. Let's get to the
Go
numbers.
Shout out LTC. Those blueberry pancakes were shot on location at IHOP.
The number that really fucking matters here is the 7-4. We've got 10 up there, but it really only took 8 innings to get the job done.
I made a new one.
In terms of hits, 9-5 in favor of
No,
ASU.
we're all tired. It's okay.
I don't know what's happening.
errors
anymore.
to a piece,
It felt like 10 innings.
strikeouts.
Yeah, it was a new one. You're right. I'm stupid.
Don't call me out.
Nice
No,
job.
I wasn't trying to. I just knew I had sent a new one, didn't I?
Toshri, what do
Fuck
the numbers say?
Well,
What
I
do the
tried to
numbers
tell you,
say?
but I was interrupted by Shawn.
Well, the numbers say 7, 9, 2, 12, 11.
Thank you, smart ass. 2 errors apiece, strikeouts in favor of ASU, 12-5. Again, kind of surprising because we had Allison Royalty and Lindsay Lopez versus Danielle Williams. And quite honestly, who the heck cares was the other one? Left on base, 11-7. A number you don't necessarily want to see on the side of ASU, but at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. Outside of the final score and the random 2 innings that apparently were played where nobody saw, what number sticks out to you, Shawn?
The strikeouts.
Yeah.
He looked at me and you were about to speak
Well, he looked at you with sunglasses on, so he could have been looking at me.
with his head turned at
This
Yeah.
way?
Yeah.
That's
His
wild.
eyes in the back of his
That's
head.
wild.
It's the strikeouts. I mean, 12 strikeouts from
Was it 12?
wasn't it 12?
I thought it was.
Yeah, 12
Yeah,
strikeouts
12.
to
It was
5.
9 from Lopez and 3 from Royalty. The fact that Royalty had 3 strikeouts in 2 1/3 or whatever it was. But that was something we haven't really seen. I mean, they haven't been. This hasn't been a team that's been getting a lot of
Not at
strikeouts.
all.
They've been relying largely on their defense to get them out of innings. So the fact that they got strikeouts like that again goes back to what we said. At least I said a lot in the regional. Is that this team wins in a lot of different ways. And again, it just sets them up so nicely for tomorrow.
Mine's hits 9-5.
Yeah.
In extra innings.
Yeah.
Only giving up 5 hits.
Yeah.
I mean, 2
The
big
pitching was just
errors,
on.
but only 5 hits.
And there were a couple times where the bases were
without
loaded.
your ace.
There were a couple times where the bases were loaded, and this game could have got ugly.
I said it in the Discord earlier, which if you're not a member yet, get in the Discord, become a member at gophnx.com. It's fun, so you can hear these awful
Bless you.
these awful puns and jokes
Thank
that
you.
I give out.
You want to just do the ad read for me there?
No.
No, okay.
Allison Royalty, call her the gopher because she likes to dig herself out of the holes she creates.
I like the Meerkat more, but
The Meerkat's pretty good. And then I said one to Shawn, but he didn't really like it.
is it the gas thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't that I didn't like it. It's just that I feel like it needed to be workshopped a little more.
I like that word, workshop. You talk about the strikeouts.
Yes.
We can talk about the strikeouts all we want, but in that 8th inning, they struck out the top of the order
Yeah.
for Northwestern.
Yep.
That's one thing. It would be one thing if they were striking out the people in the middle or the bottom who just simply didn't have great games.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Lindsay Lopez got everything that Northwestern had to throw at them.
David brings up something that we weren't able to see, but I'm sure you saw on the broadcast. He says, I love the tough love from Trisha Ford when she came out after Hill dropped the 3rd out. She got after Lopez was in the grill of everyone, and how Lopez reacted getting the last 2 outs when the crowd thought ASU was doomed.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that meeting was everything.
Game-saving.
Yeah. She's just different, man. She's so
This
big to this
team is
program.
different, bro.
Yeah.
This team is so different. I'm telling you. Everybody else that is alive in the NCAA tournament, you should be rooting for Northwestern because ASU, I swear to God, is the last fucking team that you want to see on your side of the bracket.
Talk about a scary matchup in the first round. One of those
Oklahoma?
teams is coming out of it if ASU gets to it. Oklahoma or ASU.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have two brackets of 4 teams. It's pretty much another regional
David
double
just spitting
elimination
facts.
format. Another double elimination format.
Yeah.
I don't think this is even a question. Trisha
No.
Ford is. Who else is successful like her? Bob Bowden.
Bowman.
Yeah, excuse me. Zeke Jones. But like,
I'm ready for Trisha Ford to come fucking coach the football team.
are you kidding me? I bet you they win at least the same number of games.
I'm fucking here for it, bro. She can do. I'm convinced Trisha Ford could do anything.
She could probably host this show.
Probably.
She
She could
host the
definitely
show.
host this
I
show.
want to talk to her so bad.
Trisha Ford, that's an invitation. If you would like to come host the show, by all means, please do. Let's get into the lyric of the game because this could go a couple different ways, and I'm really excited.
It was going a bunch of different ways, but I had to settle with one. It's the lyric of the game. Oh, well, here's the lyric of the game. Sugar Sugar by Baby Bash. This was Cydney Sanders' walk-up song. Still is, right?
No. This is Yannira Acuña's second walk-up song.
Second walk-up song. Well, very fitting because she had the huge double. Shawn, you want to sing this with me?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. You got me lifted, shifted higher than a ceiling. And ooh-wee, it's the ultimate feeling. I mean, lifted, shifted, fucking everything tonight. We were all over the place. And at the end, we ended
I love that fucking song.
We ended up on top.
Holy shit, guys.
Yeah, baby.
Higher than the ceiling, baby.
Does it get any better?
No, that's what this team is.
I mean, it will.
Yeah.
It will when they win the College World Series.
Mm.
But yeah.
I think it's time for another cheers.
My beer is empty, so I can't cheer.
Well, you can cheers me.
No,
with
you can't cheer with
Yeah.
You
anything
cheers
beer.
with the donut holes.
No.
You can't cheer with anything other. You can give me another beer if you want.
I mean, if I want. You have arms and legs.
They're next to you.
Totally sassy tonight. If you guys want to hear more of my singing, head over to my SoundCloud.
Please
Thank
don't
you.
actually do that. Or while you're on the internet,
Damn.
head over to gophnx.com today and become a member of the family because when you do,
Sneaky
you're going to
little
get either a free t-shirt from the locker or your first month for 50 cents just for signing up. Not to mention we've got some great written content as well, not just from the ASU guys, but from U of A, from the Yotes, Diamondbacks, Suns, Cardinals, literally every Arizona sports team that you can imagine. We've got some great content for it again. So head over to gophnx.com today. Become a member of the family because when you do, either a free t-shirt from the locker or your first month for 50 cents just for signing up. Boys, game 3 tomorrow.
I know we got to talk about the defense, but I want to David's point. Got to think that Williams is done. No. At this point, would you rather see Williams?
No.
Like,
I mean, you don't want to see her, but like,
Okay, look,
I'm not scared of her.
yeah, okay. I guess it's
I'm
also
less scared of her. There was a drop off tonight for sure in the first couple innings.
Tostradamus said.
Tostradamus said she wasn't pitching. There's no way.
I said if she would have to be Superman to come out here and pitch this full game. She started the game. She pitched well.
You said she wasn't going to start tomorrow.
I will fully say I did not expect her. Props to Danielle Williams for starting tonight's game, for playing as many innings as she did.
She pitched well.
And for throwing 300 pitches in less than 24 hours.
Question: do you think it was a drop off, or do you think the batters having experience?
She was missing the strike zone.
Yeah,
but it was a combination.
Yeah.
You can't hold this ASU offense down that long.
I genuinely am not worried about their pitching staff anymore because I think Danielle Williams is the person that they put in after her at a +5 ERA. Yeah. Like Danielle Williams is clearly all they have.
There's a reason why she has to start all these games.
Yeah, and if they're going to be able to, I thought this game might get off the rails fast after the first inning, after they put up a run in the first inning, after ASU did it, obviously, but it didn't. But yeah, I at this point, not super concerned with her.
Before we talk about tomorrow's game, or I guess today's game, the defense. We haven't talked a whole lot about it, but there were a couple plays. Bella Loomis had another double play that was just absolutely phenomenal.
Combination of their great defense and Northwestern's terrible base running.
And Sid Sanders with the catch of the year.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
The circumstances of that catch, the speed at which it came off the bat, and just the glove right here immediately. She just knew where the ball was coming.
She is my favorite person, I think, maybe on the planet.
Really?
Like top.
Like Sid Sanders, your mom, your girlfriend?
In no particular order.
Okay.
Well,
what about Jazz Hill?
My grandma, and then
Shawn's staying out of trouble here.
He's like top 15 minimum.
Who are your top Jazzes in your life?
Ooh.
In no particular order.
I mean, shit. If I were you and you want to have a girlfriend
Jazz
tomorrow,
is 1 through 3, and then 4 is Jazz Hill and 5 is Jazz Rollin.
And then just like jazz as a music genre is 5.
You like jazz? Jazz is up. Jazz is pretty good. I like jazz music.
You love a good lick.
Sure. What was I talking about?
Defense.
Oh yeah. So
Sid
yeah,
Sanders, your favorite person.
but that snag that she had, like Shane said, in the circumstances especially, but regardless of the circumstance, that could have been top of the first. That play was unbelievable. It was a liner straight at, not even really. It was straight at her, but like it wasn't like it was like at her face. Like she had to reach for it.
For that.
Yeah. But she's just so cool. Like the swagger she plays with.
She's a freshman, bro.
As a freshman, there's so much about her that's impressive. But this defense is terrific. You mentioned the Bella Loomis, her fielding that, and then Jazz Rollin chasing the girl down, throwing it to second. The whole defense is impressive. If it's not for them, they are not even in the super regional.
I know we're talking about the defense. Just realized this: 7 runs put up by the ASU's offense, 0 hits for Cydney Sanders.
She didn't have a hit tonight?
No, that is not a good sign for you, Northwestern.
No, because you know what that means?
She's due. Cydney Sanders.
Oh my God! Is that the Grim Reaper?
Cydney Sanders is gonna send Northwestern fans packing.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh my God! Indeed,
she is. I mean, I know we joked about it last weekend, and like she's done what she's done all year, but Cydney Sanders is the Grim Reaper,
bro.
Jazz Hill's starting to act like the Grim Reaper.
Jazz Hill had 4 of her 9 hits.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
I don't know how I didn't put that together earlier.
David talking a little bit about Danielle Williams. Go look at the Northwestern stats. They only appeared in games against bad teams or in blowouts. One of their regular players has the 4th most innings when Fresh Williams is a total stud.
Yeah, we looked at these yesterday, just being like, holy hell, like, is she going to pitch tomorrow? And I looked at like some of the back-to-back games on the show, and it was like 96, 66, 96, like in 3 straight games against good teams. I just don't see a position where she doesn't start the game tomorrow.
No, she will 100% start the game.
But another point that David made is she's playing up in the Midwest.
Yeah,
she's not playing in this heat like this.
It's hot.
So do I expect to see her tomorrow? Yes. But this is different than what she's had to do before.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow's first pitch is at
6:30.
Yeah. Sun doesn't usually set until about 7:30. Tonight's sunset wasn't until 7:30. So they'll get another hour. She'll start that game.
Fuck! I need to see Totri do a weather report.
That's just hard.
No, you don't. She will get an hour in the heat tomorrow because she will start. Yeah. There's no question it's going to be her versus Mac Morgan tomorrow.
Yeah, I got my money on Mac. Like,
there's nothing better than fresh mac and cheese.
Yo, dude, facts. Throw a little hot sauce, black pepper, and crushed red pepper flakes in there. Dude, turn me the fuck up.
Turn me up.
Turn me up.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Oh,
turn me up.
Turn me up.
That was awesome. Guys, anything else? I
just found a blueberry stain on my screen.
That would be from the donut.
Yeah, we didn't even really, we mentioned the blue thing, but we didn't really break down the fact that the magical blueberry has fulfilled my wish.
Yeah. Do you want to go see if it's still there? Or just leave it be?
No.
Leave it be.
I don't think I have any more wishes. I think it's probably
No. They got to win tomorrow.
Yeah, but
job ain't finished.
Job finished.
Not wrong. Job ain't finished.
Tomorrow, Trisha Ford is going to coach this team to a Game 3 Super Regional victory over Northwestern. And all of you Chicago, what are they called? Snowbirds?
Yeah.
Are going to go crawl back in your little hole.
So that a little too matter of fact.
And you're going to stay there.
Oh my God, dude. The visual of a person from Chicago going, good start. Now I got to crawl back in my hole and crawling into a hole. Can I give a shout out to the chat before we leave, though?
Please do.
20 people in here. It's almost 1 a.m.
Dude,
you guys have been great.
You got to be back here tomorrow. Yeah, you.
Hey, yes, be
shout
here
out
tomorrow.
David. We have a lot of returners, but like David is a new contributor to the chat.
Definitely be in here tomorrow because if you thought tonight was lit, holy shit, if they win tomorrow.
When they win tomorrow. Totradamus.
This show might get off. This show might. They might
Shawn
take us off.
Twerk.
They might take us off the network after tomorrow.
Shawn, I think you have to twerk tonight.
Now?
Yeah.
But Josh isn't in the chat.
Okay. Josh.
Unless you are in the chat and you've been quiet, Josh.
No,
Speak now or forever hold your
way.
peace.
There's no way.
I might twerk tomorrow, though.
Couple shout outs. We've talked about David. Been new. Love you. Come back tomorrow. LTC on social. Absolutely love it. Love the
great
pancakes.
Profile picture, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Prince.
Woo! Brianna Ruiz also, I feel like pretty new over the last couple of weeks. Thank you for joining us again. Come back tomorrow.
Jacob.
Literally all you guys.
Chris
You've
the
been
Goat.
great.
Charles.
Yeah.
Yes. There's and if you're new here, we don't just talk
Paul
about
George's #1 fan.
Yes. We don't
Got
just
a Clippers fan in the
Ernesto.
chat.
We
Clippers
don't
fan in
just
the
talk
chat?
about ASU softball. Obviously, right now, this is the best ASU team. I mean, that Tempe has to offer. So we are going to give them their flowers, give them their love. But literally all year round, we are providing ASU sports coverage, unlike you're going to get anywhere else. So if you enjoy it, again, go become a member, join the Discord, and follow us on social at PHNX_Sun Devils. And you can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef. You can follow Shawn DePaz at Shawn_DePaz.
Turn the fuck up, as always.
And we will see you
Ooh, I
guys
don't like
tomorrow post-game. But before the post-game, get your ass out to Farrington because it is about to be a fucking matchup. Game 3, ASU, Northwestern. We'll see you tomorrow.